Coming from my parents' home to my own apartment was a hard situation. I was newly out of college and gotten a job in the business field answering phones, and I was making enough money. I felt that getting an apartment with a few roommates would be a good idea. I posted the idea online to a site, and a few guys decided that we all wanted to room in the general area. All throughout high school, I had a job and would put half of my checks into a savings account, which made the switch relatively easy because I had a big cushion to land on if anything with the job didn't work out. I would suggest to all teens who are wanting their own place in the future to save some of their paychecks while in high school, just to make sure you have a cushion if anything goes wrong. It's never too early to start saving. Throughout the years, credit cards have been more improved dramatically, with the first card being created in 1946, I believe. More recently, there has been an improvement in security with the new chip that came out a few years ago. Also, there has been a move to no signatures, which can be a bit risky, but people can forge signatures easily. I believe that credit cards will take off in the near future, and that will be the main form of payment. But personally, I believe in more cash or debit purchases because then you can never overspend. Um, how taxes are these days, I know that everyone hates paying them, but it is the right thing to do. It definitely helps people out, which is always the right choice to make. I don't think people should get out of paying them just because it is all based on how much you make, because it's based on percentages. But I do think that people who make significantly more money can pay a little extra, especially the famous celebrities. Um, I do believe that people have the tendency to wait until the last minute to pay off their bills. People sometimes don't have enough money to pay, or they just want to keep their money for themselves, not realizing that it will put them in a deeper financial hole in the end. Personally, I don't use credit often, so I pay everything I do use off right away. But I have had family members in the past lose everything they own because of not paying their bills. There are most definitely apps and websites to help you. I use an app called Personal Capital, and that just helped me when I was making the transition from being supported by my parents to supporting myself. It helps show me how much money I've saved and everything I need to save for in the future if I want to have kids or pets or if I have any emergencies. This could potentially hurt your credit if the cards you cancel were your main cards. If you use them once or twice for smaller purchases, your credit shouldn't be damaged that much. By putting as much money as you can into savings each paycheck. Also, you can sign up for a 401k, which would help you save as well. At this time in my life, I'm not really looking to have any children, which will definitely save me loads of money when it comes to the time to have to pay for education and things they want. As for pets, I don't see myself getting any in the near future, so I've saved a bit in case I decide to change my mind, but as of right now, I'm not really focused on those two things. As for any emergencies I have, I save parts of each check. I don't have a set amount. It really just depends on what's all going on in my life at the moment. Um, I've actually saved up for about 2 years for a new car, and I could almost pay the whole thing off in cash right away. So another 6 months, and then I'll have enough. I don't generally spend big money on things that aren't important, but a car is important just because I need something that will get me to and from work that saves on gas and is fully functional. I've actually saved up for about 2 years for a new car, and I could almost pay the whole thing off in cash right away. So another 6 months and then I'll have enough. I don't generally spend big money on things that aren't important, but a car is important just because I need something that will get me to and from work that saves on gas and is fully functional.